Hi again, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. You know, hundreds of millions of people use Gmail, right? But how many know that Google scans emails for criminal content? John Henry Skillern, a 41-year-old Houston man, found that out the hard way. He was arrested after Google detected child pornography images in his emails and then tipped off the cops. Skillern is a registered sex offender with assault charges dating back some 20 years. The technology used to catch Skillern tags known child sexual abuse images and sets off an alarm when they're detected in Google's ecosystem. Meanwhile, in Texas, a 90-year-old great-grandmother armed with a 12-gauge shotgun held SWAT officers at bay for 5 hours. The officers were responding to a 911 call from construction workers next door to Grandma, who told the cops that she threatened them with a gun. Live video from a TV helicopter showed the elderly woman sitting on a porch holding her weapon in her lap. The standoff lasted about 6 hours before Granny began to relax a little. An officer engaged her in conversation while the SWAT team deployed around her house. SWAT officers rushed the porch, first grabbing the gun and then Grandma. Officers appeared to handle her with great care, gently placing their hands on her back as they escorted her to waiting paramedics. Finally, Jon Bon Jovi goes on the record as he writes an open letter to fans of the Buffalo Bills, saying that if he does purchase the NFL team, he'll keep it in Western New York. There's been tons of speculation for months now that Bon Jovi was interested in purchasing the team, and fans worried that the rocker would move the team out of Buffalo, probably to Toronto, where the team has played several games over the past few years. Bon Jovi wrote an open letter submitted exclusively to Buffalo News, saying he didn't intend to do that. You know, if Bon Jovi buys the Bills, every time a running back breaks a run for 20-plus yards, the PA system should blast Runaway. That would be awesome. Okay, to stop the flow of illegal drugs, a federal appeals court in the U.S. has approved use of groin searches at Guantanamo Bay and the American Music Awards. Emergency technicians in Hoboken, New Jersey broke into a hot car to rescue a child, which turned out to be only a doll. Good thing. Elmo says, "Thank you." A tractor-trailer overturned on an Indiana interstate, spilling thousands of pounds of butter. There was a strong traffic advisory and cholesterol warning. Back in 2003, Jack Black starred in a movie called School of Rock. Oh yeah, you remember that one, don't you? Well, now Nickelodeon is working on a TV show based on that movie. It's being called a live-action musical comedy series, and watch for it later this fall. I have an idea for a movie where Jack White and Jack Black are enemies, or could be real life. All right, this is kind of cool. Selfie. The word selfie is among the new words included in the 5th edition of the official Scrabble's Player's Dictionary. The announcement comes just days before 500 of the world's most eminent Scrabblers go head-to-head at the National Championships in Buffalo, New York. Here's just a few of the new words. Beatbox, bromance, buzzkill, chillax, and cackerwhacker. Okay, well, we made that last one up. I know, right? But it's still a funny word. In India, they've hired a group of monkey impersonators to scare the real marauding animals away from Parliament and other key buildings in the nation's capital. This talented group of men wear monkey masks, imitate their whoops and barks, and hide behind trees to ward off the very aggressive animals. You know, I heard Rise of the Planet of the Apes is in 3D, so if there aren't any monkeys throwing poo this time, I'm gonna be majorly disappointed. The Washington Times reports that a number of federal workers have been busted recently for viewing pornography on the job. One guy spent an entire 8-hour shift on X-rated sites, while another viewed over 13,000 X-rated pictures in 6 weeks. No word yet on how this will affect their positions on the Supreme Court. Hey, thanks for checking in. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report every weekday. And a reminder, the new movie from actor-director Frank D'Angelo called The Big Fat Stone is coming to a theater near you.